Hi, everybody. It's Deborah. I just wanted to make a quick video about this because, we're here on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com. This is a website dedicated to the care and love and training of dogs and cats. And one of the things that people ask most about on my website is how to control dog behavior. It's always the number one search on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com. More people come to my website for this issue than anything else. So this is one of the articles. I do have several on my website about this, and it's how to control dog behavior, Doggy Dan's 5 golden rules. Now, I personally recommend Doggy Dan. He's the owner of the website, The Online Dog Trainer, for any dog training, specifically how to control dog behavior. I really think he's the best. I even think he's better than having a professional dog trainer come to your home, because his training methods really are effective. He's the real deal. So let me just tell you a little bit about this. First of all, we are on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com. The article that we're on right now, how to control dog behavior, there's a link for it in the description below this video. So you can go here and see this article yourself, and there's videos in it. You can click all the buttons and bells and see everything. But let me just take you through it a little bit. The dog training website, the online dog trainer, and there is a link obviously in this article and at the bottom of this video for you to go there. The dog training website, the online dog trainer, is run by professional dog trainer and behavioral specialist Doggy Dan. You can read my review by clicking in this article or down below this video. There's a full review of the online dog trainer. Throughout the site, Doggy Dan refers to Doggy Dan's 5 golden rules. These 5 rules form the foundation of his training methods. They are the underlying control the underlying principles of how to control dog behavior. Doggy Dan's training methods are far more effective than those of other trainers because Doggy Dan teaches owners how to get to the root cause of the behavioral problem to solve it. And that's something that very few dog trainers do. Now, here's the thing that I love about Doggy Dan is Doggy Dan gives you a 3-day, $1 trial of his website. Okay, so you can sign up for $1, you get 3 full days of access. Now, let me tell you, this website contains more than 250 videos about dog training. And the videos are step by step. You're watching Doggy Dan train a dog. Okay. There's more than 250 videos from everything under the sun. Controlling dog aggression, dog barking, how to get your dog to walk right on the leash, what to do if your dog is aggressive with people or with other animals, how to introduce 2 dogs so they don't rip each other apart, like everything you can think of. There's more than 250 videos. And again, you're watching the dog trainer, you're watching Doggy Dan train the dogs. So for the $1, you get 3 full days of being able to watch as many of these videos as you want. Now, there is a monthly membership. I think it's $47 a month. I should have checked again before I started this video to make sure that it hasn't changed, but I believe it's still $47 a month. So if you pay the $1 and you have 3 days and you watch a bunch of videos, and then the 3 days is over, then pay for the 1 month membership, and then you'll have another month. Because you might say, well, wait a minute, there was a few more videos I wanted to watch. Or, the other thing too is you don't want to just sit around watching videos. You want to be able to watch the videos and then apply the training with your dog. So you're probably going to want some more time. So you're probably going to want a 1 month membership that you can spend the month and watch the videos. But you can be a member as long as you like. And you can cancel your membership at any time, or you can just do the $1 3-day trial, check it out and see if you like it. Okay. So it's not a big cost. And when you compare that to the cost of having a dog trainer come out to your house, and, how many times would that dog trainer have to come, and how many times would you have to pay them to come? It's a lot of money. So that's why I really like to recommend Doggy Dan's, the online dog trainer, to people, because it's an inexpensive way to get help with controlling dog behavior. So on this article, if you go into it, you'll see there's some videos of Doggy Dan. You'll be able to see what it's like. I talk about the establishing the five golden rules. Once you establish Doggy Dan's five golden rules in your dog's daily routine, you have given your dog the message that you are the pack leader. Without the rules, you're giving them a message that they are. It's that simple. Now, let me just talk about this. Let's go down here. Well, here's your links, that you'll be able to get into to start the trial, to read the review. Um, these are some just testimonials from people about Doggy Dan, but about being the pack leader. This is something that is just, this is why I recommend Doggy Dan. And this, in my opinion, is why Doggy Dan is so effective. You've heard about pack leader training. You've heard about dogs, they come from living in a pack and that's how their mind thinks and everything else. But I think that when people think about pack leader training, or they say, "Oh, you got to be the pet, you got to show your dog that you're the pack leader," that they think it's some stupid, aggressive, macho crap that you have to dominate your dog. You got to hold him down. You got to show him you're the boss. I hate all that crap. It's not effective for one thing. It's stupid. All right. It's stupid. It's abusive and it's ineffective. Okay. Being the pack leader and doing pack leader training is about showing your dog that you're in charge, okay? That you are in charge of getting food for the two of you, for example. That you are in charge of providing a home for the two of you. That you are in charge and capable of protecting the home. And you're in charge of protecting the yard. And one of the most important things is your dog needs to understand that you are capable of protecting yourself. Okay, now if you think about that, you are you're giving your dog the relief of knowing that you are the pack leader. You're in charge of everything, so he doesn't have to be. All right, that's the key. Because the reason that your dog barks too much, the reason that your dog is aggressive with the neighbors, the reason your dog has a stroke every time the doorbell rings, the reason your dog will get into a fight with another dog walking up on the sidewalk, the reason your dog has separation anxiety whenever you leave the house, the reason your dog rips your couch to shreds while you're at work, all of these dog issues all go back to the root cause that your dog thinks he's the pack leader. He thinks he has to protect the house. He thinks he has to protect the yard. He thinks when the two of you are walking down the sidewalk and another dog approaches that he has to protect you. And when you leave the house, his anxiety levels are through the roof because he feels like he needs to protect you. And if he can't see you and he doesn't know where you are, his anxiety levels are all over the place, which is why he's ripping the couch apart while you're at work. You see? So I can't emphasize enough the importance of not only pack leader training, but understanding what pack leader training is. And pack leader training is the way that you show your dog that you're in charge. So he doesn't have to be. So he doesn't have to bark at the neighbors. He doesn't have to have a stroke every time the doorbell rings. He doesn't have to protect you from that dog walking down the sidewalk. And he doesn't have to be upset when you leave the house. So can you understand? Are you beginning to get it that the pack leader training, if it's done effectively, will solve virtually every dog training issue? It is the way to control dog behavior. So Doggy Dan does a lot better job of explaining this than me, but I hope that I've explained it in a way that you can understand the importance of it. So like I said, it's Doggy Dan. It's the website called the Online Dog Trainer. They have more than 250 detailed step-by-step videos where you're watching Doggy Dan train dogs. You can have a 3-day trial for $1. And I really recommend it. In my recommendation, I say I personally have a big fat crush on Doggy Dan. Doggy Dan is darn handsome, in my opinion. And for those ladies who are watching, Doggy Dan speaks with an Australian accent. I'm sorry, but ladies, you know what I'm talking about. He is a pleasure to watch and a pleasure to listen to. But that's just being silly. Beside the point, he's it. He's the real deal. Doggy Dan will help you with your dog. Now, I also just want to tell you on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com, I donate to animal charities. I do make commission, obviously, on promoting Doggy Dan. If you sign up for Doggy Dan, I do get a commission. I get a commission for some of the other products and services that I promote on my website. It's how I make a living. This is how I make a living um, by working on my website, peoplelovinganimals.com. But I donate 10% of all the commissions I make to animal charities. And if you go on my website, you'll be able to click the link and you'll be able to see a list of the animal charities that I donate to. Um, and also, you'll be able to see more articles about dog training. So just a couple of things before we finish. First of all, if this video has helped you at all, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about dog training and about the love and care of animals in general. Also, the website is not only about dogs, it's about cats as well. So I have lots of information about cats. Now, at the in the description of this video, you're going to find a few things. One is you're going to find a link to this article, okay, to this article that we're reading on my website. You're going to get the link to that. So then you'll be able to see this article, look at the videos, click on all the buttons, sign up for things. And you'll also be able to just, I was going to say fart around. It's not a very nice phrase, but you'll be able to fart around my website a little bit. And as you can see, I have cat training, dog training, puppy training, pet care, pet health. I have dozens and dozens of articles about caring for your animals. Also, um, there's a link, obviously, to Doggy Dan. There's a link at the bottom of this video to go ahead and sign up for that free trial and to go ahead and visit Doggy Dan's website and go ahead and start with that. Now, also at the bottom of in the description, you're going to find a link to subscribe to my dog lovers email list. Now, first of all, when you subscribe with the button at the bottom of this video, you're going to get 5 free dog training videos from Doggy Dan. So those will automatically come to your inbox, one a day for the next 5 days. And they're kind of his most popular 5 videos. Also, you're going to remain on my dog lovers email subscriber list. And so about every 5 to 7 days, you'll get an email that contains an article about dogs, whether it's dog training, dog health, the care of dogs. It's very, very informative, and you're going to see me promoting some products and services within those articles. And like I said, I give 10% of any commissions that I make to animal charities. So, excuse me, I hope you'll check out Doggy Dan, and I hope that you will, because it's really the best gift that you can give to your dog and also to yourself. Because once you know how to control dog behavior, and when you do it in a way that is most loving and beneficial for the dog, it ends up being the most beneficial for you. And, the sooner you do it, the better off you'll be, the better off your dog will be, the easier your life will be, the easier your dog's life will be. So I do hope that you'll check it out, and I hope you'll subscribe to my email list and stay with me and start receiving a lot more help with caring for your animals. So again, my name is Deborah. My website is peoplelovinganimals.com. I hope I've helped you today. I hope I've helped you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.